How good are you at letting go? Do you pursue revenge? Do you hold grudges? Uh, some people are better at that than others. Me, I've struggled with it all my life. I'm Albanian, and we are notorious for holding grudges. In Albania, there are thousands of young men hiding in the hills. They have to, because if they step out of their house, okay, someone is going to take them out. Why? Because their great 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 grandfather stole a donkey cart 1,000 years ago. And if they come out in public, that's disrespectful, and somebody's going to take care of that. So that's where I come from, and I've struggled with it all my life. Okay, and it's a trait in Albanians that we are can be that way. Ironically enough, one of the biggest examples I've ever seen of people letting go and not pursuing revenge happened in Albania. After the Second World War, a dictator assumed power in Albania, and he was a communist. And just like all of Eastern Europe became communist at that time, um, he was pretty brutal. Albanian people, we can be really unruly, so maybe he felt he had to be to keep his power, but he was it wasn't good. He kept them backwards, never really developed the country right. In another You Got Shot video, I talk about the bunkers he had built. Um, but the worst thing that Enver Hoxha did was to make Albania the first and only officially atheist state in the history of the world, outlawing religion. And when he was toppled from power, there was a time where all of Eastern Europe broke free from communism, and that included Albania. And boy, he was a sickly man at that point, and Albanians would have been brutal on him if they got their hands on him. You know, Mussolini, when Italy lost World War II, Americans came in and occupied, and Mussolini was toppled from power. They hung him and his mistress, and they threw him in this dead body in the street and peed on him and spit on him, and Albanians would have done worse. But what happened is that Mother Teresa's nuns took him in and cared for him in his sickness. And I thought that was pretty amazing. If these women committed to following the life that God tells us to follow of love and mercy, they put it into action, okay, and applied it to their situation. By rights, they could have been like, hey, you outlawed us. You made life miserable for anybody who wanted to follow and worship and love God. So die. They could have done that, but they didn't. So that was a beautiful example of integrity of people who, hold to this code that Jesus tells us is the right way to live. So if you're a person that's pretty good at letting go, you don't hold grudges, you don't seek revenge, then good for you. Okay, don't ever lose that. But if you're someone like me who struggle with it, now I want to be clear that I don't, you cross me, you hurt my kids, you do something to block the good that God wants to do in the world, I'm not going to get revenge on you. But you're dead to me. And that's what I've struggled with all my life. If you're that way as well, then just bring that to the Lord. I have to constantly pray about that. I have to ask him to enlighten me to when am I doing this? Okay, is there somebody that I'm shutting out? Is there, where's the blockages? When you don't let go, when you move like that, God's Spirit can't flow. So bring that to him. Seek an honesty within yourself to do the self-examination of, am I doing this? And ask the Lord to show you and then give you the strength to make it right. Okay, and to stop doing that. Okay, and I'll be praying for you because, like I said, of all the things that I struggle with, it remains a lifelong struggle. But if I'd have Jesus help with me, I would be a bitter, revengeful, angry, and not so nice person. Okay, I'll be praying for you. God bless you.